All right, guys, so I think I got a little excited on this tour today, maybe, and forgot to film the intro to the vlog, so I forgot to tell you what we were doing. This was the best of Kauai tour, so let's get into it. Roll that intro. First stop.
We are at the Waimea Canyon lookout.
And this is the best of Kauai tour. We found a chicken, like usual. That's not a surprise in Hawaii. So this is the Grand Canyon of Hawaii, right?
I believe so.
Check this out, guys. Definitely see why. Oh, there's a helicopter. Right about in the middle of the screen. Taking those sweet pics on the helicopter. Just like Beth. Not really too challenging to get up to the overlook, but it is pretty steep.
It takes an open year, so I appreciate it.
If they have a guy dressed up all natively. Okay. Look at this. Definitely see why this is the Grand Canyon of Hawaii. It's like big canyon out to the ocean. Ocean's right there. Barely see it. There's a waterfall like right here-ish. It's hard to actually state how far down this is. Really, you think about standing on the top of the Grand Canyon, pretty much what it is. All right, that was pretty amazing stop. This is technically stop number 2. The first stop is kind of like a shopping / bathroom stop, so we didn't really show you guys that. It really wasn't anything to see. It's your basic tourist stop, but anyway, this was pretty amazing. What do you think?
It was very beautiful.
For sure. So there's like also in the parking lot, there's a fruit stand set up. And like if you can see behind us, I'll show you maybe in a second here. There's like a million people here right now. So as you saw up top, it's kind of busy. So we're kind of like down here under the shade. Up top is that way. So we're done probably with this stop, and we'll catch you in the next one. Here's a quick overview of the parking lot situation. Oh, and our chicken friends. As you can see, we're just one of many buses / people that come here early in the morning, apparently. Someone even looks like they took a taxi and / tour up here. This is Waimea Canyon Lookout. We're at 3,400 feet. All right, we're at our next stop. We're at Spouting Horn Park, and I believe it's Spouting Horn Blowhole that we're looking at. Doesn't look like it might be too active right now because the waves are kind of down, but... And there's our friends, the chicken roosters. Okay, so I'm guessing it's somewhere over this direction. We'll find it. Don't you worry. So, it's right here. You can hear it. That's cool. Making that whooshing sound. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's cool. Sound of the tourists taking pictures. There's also some tide pools down here created by the blowhole. Park area, really, right here. There's some shops up here with local wares. We might take a breeze through there and just check it out. So what are your thoughts on the tour so far, just while we're by ourselves?
It's definitely a lot more time in the bus than I expected, but I really like the places we're going.
I agree. Yeah, this has been like a beautiful trip. The bus has been a little bit more than we thought, but it's okay. We're meeting new friends all over the place, so if you subscribe, welcome to the Ohana. Little local goods, wood carved items and such. Pretty neat. Of course, your chickens.
I love the wind chimes, but we don't have any place to put them.
Right, not right now.
Okay, let's go back to this.
Okay. Kind of neat to see things like this set up alongside the road, you know, for support local business, support local people, crafts and such. It's pretty nice. All right. We're at Opeka Falls and a baby chicken. Because, you know, we got to keep showing you guys that.
It was cute.
It was cute. I agree. Apparently this is just going to be a falls overlook. So here it is. About as close as we can get to the falls. We're at the top of a road, basically. Pretty nice. Of course, there's these, zoom back here, there's these sheer cliffs like right on the side of it too. We're gonna keep on walking. That is active road next to us, so sorry if you hear any cars, but try to keep you in on the falls as much as possible. It's a little bit better view. A little more straight on. We can get closer in this way. And apparently there's an overlook over this way, so apparently we're going to be doing a boat ride on this river in a second. I'll show you guys. Don't know what to expect from that, but it should be fun. There's like a little village right here. Traditional Hawaiian village setup. All right, we're here at the Fern Grotto. So we're gonna get aboard a boat, take a little tour. At least it's covered, which is good. Hopefully we get a little of that breeze.
We're doing a song that takes you to a beautiful waterfall in the beautiful Wailua Valley. This piece talks about a love story between a princess and a common man that made love at this waterfall. So it's a forbidden love. Piece called Keep Me Loving.
Fern Grotto for the Hawaiian Wedding Song. How about a round of applause for the family, yeah? Thank you. Now on the way back down the river, you'll be having your commentary part of the tour. That would be basically talking about the river, putting out points of interest and some of the facts here in the valley area, as well as some of the movies filmed in the islands. Now, talking about movies, if you look in front of the boat on top of the hill, this white two-story house was actually used in an older movie called Donovan's Reef. John Wayne Dortolo Morley Marvin. Now, the house was the doctor's house in the movie, but at the time of the filming, but it used to be on the beach of Wailua. That's where it used to be. The owner, well, he wanted to build the Lainani condominiums on his beachfront property, cutting his house up into the 11 sections, he trucked it up the hill one by one, then he put it all back together again. Pretty amazing what he can do with funny ends. Well, lots of it. Now here off to the left side of the boat, the entrance to the Kauai Hawaiian village. It is a replica of an old canoe village. Now if you've seen the movie Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman, Morgan Freeman, in the very beginning part of that movie, a couple of army helicopters flew into that Moltova village in Africa. Well, welcome to our Africa. Off here to the right side of the boat, this flat piece of pasture land, at one time grown kalo. Now, kalo is the Hawaiian word for taro. Now, taro is a root, and after you cook it, peel it, mash it, what do you get, folks? Poi. Yummy, yummy poi in all your tummies? Okay, that sounds like a no. Well, nobody likes that poi, not even us. All we like to do is, well, sell it to the luau people, and who does the luau people sell it to? Sorry. Now let's talk a little bit about the Polynesian people. Now it was back in 700 AD, all the way to about 100 AD, it was the Marquesas people. Now they landed on the west side of the island of Kauai, Waimea, and of course eventually working their way across the island. Shortly after them, it was the Tahitians. Now his name is Chief Moikeha of Tahiti, of royal blood. So he was Ali'i. Now he was Ali'i Moku, the high chief of royalty, which he was. So he led 36 large double hull canoes in search of the new land. They landed at the beach of Wailua, the mouth of this river, and they worked their way all the way up this entire valley. They claimed the valley to be for them, the Ali'is. Now, the Ali'is, they considered anybody outside of this valley of theirs to be outside as common as the common people, the Marquesas people. So if they were caught coming into this valley of the Ali'is, they were severely punished or even put to death. One exception, whenever the chief or the chiefess needed to build up their army, their warriors, they'll send their messengers to the common villages to find any women that were expected, willing to give up their child to the Ali'is. Now back in those days, it actually was an honor to give up your child to the Ali'is. So when she was ready, so follow these messengers down the king's pathway to meet up with the kahuna, the high priest, at the Holoholoku Heiau. Now after resting there, ready to give birth, now gave birth to a baby boy. This boy would have to go through several tests. The most important one is the umbilical cord test. So the kahuna will take a piece of the baby's umbilical cord, wrap it up in top of glass, put it in the crack of a rock that they call Pohakopiko, or the navel cord rock. They'll leave it there for several days to see if it was tampered by from whatever it may be. Not disturbed, then the boy was entered into the Ali'is to be a warrior. But if this umbilical cord was tampered by from whatever may be, disturbed in any kind of way, if it was, then the child was actually put away or put to death. For the Ali'is were very superstitious. They really thought if the umbilical cord was tampered by from whatever it may be, they thought the child was going to grow up to be, well, evil and like a rat, a thief, to steal the riches from the Ali'is.
This is where we're at currently. Walking up the path. think we found the Fern Grotto, as you can see. Slight waterfall. They're going to tell us about this in a minute, but... Aloha!
Welcome to the Fern Grottos. A grotto is a shallow cave. Take a look up there. You can see the cave in its entirety. It goes back 20 feet. It's 12 feet tall, 50 feet wide. The name Fern Grotto comes from the ferns hanging from the ceiling of the cave. And those are Boston sword ferns. And they're growing upside down. When Grandpa Smith found this place back in 1946 with his Boy Scout troop, the ferns were covering the entrance to the cave, hanging down 20 to 30 feet and longer. We lost a lot of ferns in Hurricane Iniki. That was back in 1992. A Category 4 storm. So what you see up there has grown back since 1992. The water you see falling off the top, that comes from a public restroom that broke down yesterday. Are you with me? That's spring water seeping out of the ground. It flows like this all year round. It never stops because Kauai is one of the wettest spots in the world. Mount Waialeale gets 450 inches of rain every year. Right here in the park, we get about 100 inches per year. This area has an ancient name, Mama Akua Lono. It was dedicated to the Hawaiian god Lono, god of harvest. In the old days, farmers that lived in the area would come up here and sacrifice a portion of their crop in the hopes of having a better harvest the following season. Today, the only type of sacrifices held here are weddings. We do 5 weddings a month. In the 1980s, we were doing 5 weddings a day. The last wedding was this morning at 11:30, a couple from California. Now we're going to sing the Hawaiian Wedding Song for you like we do for all the couples, and we'd like to dedicate the wedding song to anyone celebrating an anniversary. Do we have any anniversary couples with us today? How many years?
20.
20 years over there. Any more? Yes, sir. 40 years over there.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that Best of Kauai tour. As we've been doing all along, I'm going to throw it over to Beth for her opinions first.
Okay, first of all, it was another big bus tour. This was definitely one of the older buses we've been on. First of all, the seats seemed to be kind of small and squished together. My knees were crammed into the back of the seat in front of me the whole trip, and I am not too terribly tall. I am only 5'9". So that was a definite problem, and the air conditioning was malfunctioning, and we were actually sweating sitting in the bus. Granted, today I guess was a little bit warmer than normal day in Kauai, but it was still made for a little bit of an uncomfortable bus trip.
It was sauna-like for sure.
I really enjoyed all the stops we made today. I'm really glad we did all of them. The only thing is that some of them seemed really rushed. Like when we stopped to look at the one waterfall, we were given 15 minutes. When there's like multiple buses of 50 people and the bathroom has 3 stalls, that's really not a whole lot of time for women to take a bathroom break, because there's always a line. So it's pretty much you go over and you take 5 minutes worth of pictures, and then you go and stand in the line for the women's room for 10 minutes. So it's just some of the stops seemed kind of rushed.
What did you think about lunch?
Oh, we actually had a real lunch today. That was a highlight for me. We did actually go to a restaurant who had a buffet for us. It was rice, fish. I did actually eat fish. I do eat mahi-mahi, so that is one of the very, very few fish that I like. It was good. There was teriyaki beef, I believe.
Yep, teriyaki beef and like pulled pork.
And I did eat the teriyaki beef also. It was good. There was fresh pineapple and watermelon. I ate some of the watermelon. It was very good. And there was also some pineapple cake at the end, and that was very tasty.
Yep, I also liked the lunch too. That was like literally our best lunch stop that we've had, maybe besides the aquarium one, because the view on the aquarium one, that was in Maui. So my overall thoughts of the tour is kind of like Beth. Maybe they could take one stop out. Maybe the blowhole isn't as necessary to see as you would think, and give us just a little bit more time at places. That would help, I think. The bus was malfunctioning. That's not the bus driver's fault or anything, so we were dealing with it. It was warm, but definitely sticky today here in Kauai.
And after our last stop at the Fern Grotto, they did get us a different bus that the air conditioning was working, so that did make it better. But by that point it was almost 4 o'clock anyways, and it was starting to cool down. I was kind of surprised about this tour. The tour description listed it as activity level 2, being moderate. I felt yesterday's activity was more difficult. Today's activity was mainly just some inclined sidewalks, really nothing too bad, not a whole lot of stairs. I really thought it was manageable, and my asthma is going crazy right now, so for me to think it was manageable, it was pretty good. With that description, I expected to be out more, and mainly it was just a whole bunch of bus riding days. I didn't realize how far away we were from everything and how long it would take to get to places.
Right. So it was pretty far, and it really wasn't that activity, like intensive. Yesterday was, or last week for you guys, not yesterday, but yesterday for us, was way more intensive walking, I thought. I did like yesterday a little bit more because we got off and on the bus a little bit more. This one, it's everything is pretty far out. You go all the way to the canyon, which is on one side.
And I think it was like over an hour ride there.
Then you come back to like the middle-ish of the island, and then you have lunch, and then you go back a little bit to the blowhole, and then you go back out the other way to the waterfall. So, like I said, they probably could have taken the blowhole stop out. That was maybe just because they're close to the restaurant that's why they stopped. I don't know. But overall, this tour was a thumbs up. We did book through the Norwegian cruise line for this. It was the Best of Kauai. Anyway, if you guys like this video, drop a like on it. If you want to become part of the Ohana, we have many new subscribers. Thank you. And just click that subscribe button down below or over here. I don't know. Click the subscribe button. We also have a link down in the description for our merch. We also, if you would like to support the channel in other ways, we do have Patreon. So that helps us out a lot too. So we'd love to have you there. You get a little exclusive behind the scenes videos and stuff. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up right here. Thanks again for watching. Peace and love.